Welcome to my video blog. The intention with the blogs is to share with you different insights into HR related topics. If there is something that you would like to hear me talk about in particular, please feel free to get in touch and let me know. You can do this in a couple of different ways. Either leave a comment on the blog itself, or alternatively you might like to send me an email. You can contact me at karengately@ryangately.com.au. Today's topic is going to be on trust. Why start with trust? Fundamentally, I believe trust is what underpins the success of any relationship. In my experience, as a prerequisite, in order to effectively lead people and get the best out of them, we do need them to trust us. Trust is earned, and there are two key drivers of trust, one being our character, the other being our competence. I'm going to talk about these two different aspects of trust over two blogs. I'm going to start today by talking about competence, and then in a week's time, I'll be back again to talk about character. In terms of competence, it's really about the extent to which our people trust that we actually know what we're doing. It's about our ability to give them confidence that we understand where we're going, and equally we understand how to help the team to get there. It's not about being the technical expert of your group. It's not about being the guru of all things technical knowledge in your area or your particular team. It's about making sure that you understand what your team contribute in that regard. It's about leveraging the expertise and knowledge that your group have in order to achieve outcomes for the team as a whole. What is critically important is your leadership competence. It's about demonstrating to the team a number of different aspects. First of all, your team need to know that as a leader, you understand how to develop strategy. You understand how to put the plans in place to help the team to get ultimately to the destination. Again, as I've already said, it's about leveraging their knowledge in doing that, but it's about how to bring that knowledge together to work out the best way to move forward. Then it's about actually getting the job done. It's about execution. It's about putting plans in place. It's about effectively communicating those plans, and it's about laying out the path ahead. How are we actually going to step forward? What are the steps we're going to take to ultimately achieve the outcome? It's also about understanding what risks are ahead of us. You know, what are the hills we have to climb, the valleys we're going to have to go down into? What are the potential challenges that can come along that path that we need to be ready to respond to? Teams get a great deal of comfort from knowing that, when the times get tough, when we don't know what we're doing, at least we can turn to the boss who'll have some clue on how to help us to work through this. It's about understanding how to solve problems. How do we actually pull something apart, understand the variables that are driving it, and figure out the best ways to move forward? Again, as I already said, it's not about having all of the answers. It's about understanding how to get to the answers that matters the most. When it comes to competence, people need to know that they can put faith in you, their leader, to figure it out. That's essentially the most important competence as a leader you need to have. As I said, we will talk about character. We'll talk about how people trust who you are as a human being. We're going to do that next time. Hopefully, these few moments of insight into competence today will help you to move forward in understanding what perhaps you need to do as a leader to grow and develop. As I said, awesome, great. Going to find out more about the technical aspects of your team. You may already be a guru in those particular technical competencies, but think about who you are as a leader. Do you understand how to establish a vision? Can you really say to people, this is where we're going and this is why? Are you really able to say, here are the steps we're going to take, guys. This is a role you need to play. Do you really know when to ask them the right questions? Do you know how to help the team to overcome the obstacles that you do come across? Do you know how to go into the rest of your organisation and find the right people, the right resources to get stuff done? People want to know you know how to get them there at the end of the day. So thanks for listening. Tune back again in a week's time and we'll talk about what it takes to really build trust in who you are as a human being. See you then.